Hi, it's Rob Cummins, the Agent for Change, Captain Confidence. How are you today? Today we are here to talk about confidence. And we're going to do 21 days to having more confidence, to get more confidence for free. How about that? How's that for a deal? Do you know, I'm going to get into a bit more of that in a minute, but do you want more confidence, more certainty, more control in your life? Imagine how your life will change when you have the guts to go after what you really want in life: the health, the wealth, the relationship, the fitness, the spirituality, whatever it is for you, the family. Imagine how your life would change when you had the confidence to go after what you want, the job you wanted, the career you wanted. So instead of hanging back, you'll be stepping into your power and uniqueness, so you can spice up your life. And what that really means for you is more fun, more love, yes, more control, more certainty, more variety, more significance, and more of basically everything positive in your life. Sounds good, eh? That is for sure. And what I'm going to take you through today are the steps to becoming confident, what you have to do to get there. First of all, what is confidence? Well, I've been to the dictionary. Don't go there very often. I went there today, and so I got this out of the dictionary. What is confidence? Confidence is full trust, belief in your powers or in the powers, and trustworthiness or reliability of a person or thing, a system maybe. It's belief in yourself and your powers and abilities, your self-confidence, your self-reliance, your self-assurance. So what we're going to work out today is, what area of life do you want to focus on? You can do this with every area of your life, but we can only do one at a time. You can only focus on one at a time. So you can pick what it's going to be for you. Your health, your wealth, your career, your relationship, your family, your spirituality, your job, your career. So just pick one. And I want you to score yourself from 0 to 10 on where you are, where you sit right now. 0 means, yep, you've got no confidence in this area of your life, whatever it is. It might be socially, might be in the dating scene, you might be looking for that ideal man or ideal woman or whatever it is for you in your life. And coming up against the opposite sex can certainly be very intimidating. Especially, I know once I was married for 20 years, and then I hadn't been near another woman for 20 years, and I got divorced, and I found it very, very hard to ask girls out, because I hadn't asked another girl out for 20 years. And so, I beat around the bush. I just wouldn't go there, because I didn't have the belief and certainty. It was just all too hard. I didn't have the guts to go for it. I didn't really know how, but it wasn't until I really I found someone that I really wanted to be with, someone who was just light me up in an amazing way. And it wasn't until, it took me quite a few goes to get there actually, but it wasn't until I had a go that I actually went in and went through with it. And you know what she said? She said no. What's that all about? But do you know what? I got offline. And the thing about it was, I wasn't devastated about that, because now that I had, the first time is the hardest. Think about something in your life that you did for the first time. That's right. That was the hardest and the scariest. And now that I did that, I was right. I pushed through that fear, and that's what you have to do to get to what it is you want. So that is the only way to do it. So I want to know what area of life that you are going to work on. So get clear on that and score yourself 0 to 10. 0 to 10 on where you are now, okay? And where you want to be. I'd be thinking 10, but an 8 for sure. Good on you. Well done. Now, I'm going to take you through the steps to getting more confidence. And they're not in any real specific order. So, but the steps to building more self-confidence. One is change your language. We've got to learn to say things. We've got to learn to say it how we want it. We've got to know what we want, and we've got to be able to language that. If we cannot language it, we cannot have it. And not just that, but our language, we have to change our language from negative to positive, from a sense of love and trust instead of fear and doubt. Very important, because if you're coming from a place of fear and doubt, that's all you're going to see. That's what you're going to finish up with. You're just not going to be believing in yourself. Coming from a place of trust and love, where you don't know what you're going to do. No, you don't. You know the steps that you've got to go through, but you don't know exactly what they're all about. But you just believe in yourself that you are, and commit to yourself that you are going to go through that pain and come out the other side with more confidence. And because one thing we really need is growth in our life, and I will get onto that a bit later. The next thing to change, number 2, is our emotional state. And our emotional state is, again, pretty much related to love and trust, or fear and doubt. And if we're depressed, if we're used to our life being crap, we don't believe it's going to get any better, well, we're going to be slouching around, Our head's going to be down. We're not going to be interacting with people. We're not going to be interesting, and our life is boring. There is nothing going on, and we just keep spiralling down. But I do this thing called a circle of excellence that I'm going to take you through as well, not today, but it's about installing positive resources, and the ones that I use the most. You can pick whatever it is for you, how you want to feel, to change your emotional state. And you can change your emotional state just with posture. But right now, I'm just giving you the steps and some little examples. I'm going to take you through them, each step, in more detail as we go. The next thing, but before I do go, any positive emotional state that you have felt before, like, I'm just going to hit you up right now with 5 really quick, just so you get an idea. A time when you felt totally powerful. A time when you felt really strong and powerful. That's it, yes. Another time when you felt confident. Hey, there was a time in your life, sometime in your life, when you felt totally confident about something. Might have been learning to go to the toilet for the first time. I don't know what it was. But we've all got different experiences in life. But like I said, any emotional state that you have felt before, you can bring that up again. And I'll show you how to do that. But the ones that so it's strong and powerful, totally confident. Being on a roll, when the planets were lining up, everything was going your way. You had days like that. Maybe you had years like that. Well, yeah, if you're not focusing on the bad shit. But, so, the next one is a time when you felt totally loved. And that might have been when you were looking into your mother's eyes for the first time. You were only this big, but you were looking into your mother's eyes, and the love that was coming out of her eyes into you was just amazing. And we all want love, and to feel that. Maybe you were looking into your partner's eyes when you were maybe getting married or committing to each other, and telling that person just how much you love them with the intensity that you had never heard before, and you just felt that emotion of being totally loved. And another one is, hey, you've got to be light-hearted. We've got to take ourselves lightly. Someone says, SP says, the reason angels fly is they take themselves so lightly. I don't know if that resonates with you or not. But it's about seeing the funny side of things, being able to laugh. And you remember, maybe you were a kid, maybe you were, I don't know, 18, doesn't matter, 45, when you had just an amazing time with someone. And you were just ridiculous off the air, and it was so funny. And you got to laugh. It just made you laugh. So the story is, then we install those positive states in you. And then that's fantastic for when you want to go for a job interview or ask somebody out. Yes, whatever it is, wherever you want more confidence. And the next one is, you've got to change your focus. That's number 3. Change your focus, because what you focus on, you get to the exclusion of everything else. That's it. Focus on good shit, you get more good shit. Focus on a crap life, that's all you see. You can only see problems. You can only see problems and not making any headway, whereas when you are focusing on the good, you're focusing on solutions, options, possibilities. Yes, opportunities. And that's when you find them. And the next one I'm going to tell you about is changing your limiting beliefs. Before I go, yeah, that's right. Focus on your beliefs, your limiting beliefs. The only thing that stands between you and what you want is, or me and what I want, is the story that we tell ourselves about why we cannot have it or we don't deserve it. So we really, really, really have to work on our limiting beliefs. And I'm going to pull Mahatma Gandhi in right now. Gandhi says, your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values, what's important to you, and your values become your destiny. So that is why beliefs are so important. And I show you how to do that as well, to let go of negative emotions and limiting decisions. And you've got to replace all those. I think I might have missed out a couple of, I beg your pardon, I missed out a couple of steps. Gee whiz, what was I focusing on? Here I go. The other thing you've got to change is, step number 5, is change your rituals. Hanging around in bad environments. Environment is one thing that brings us down all the time. If we are hanging around with people who are dragging us down, we need to get out of there. We need to release them, let them go out to learn, to grow and evolve, because they are holding us back. And so that is what we've got to do. We've got to release our old rituals that are not serving us and reinstall rituals that do serve us. I mean, awareness is key. The awareness of something is wrong, that there is a gap, that we all know that there's an area in our lives where we're not actually living up to our potential. And so we've got to get rituals that do serve, support, nurture and challenge us. And the other thing, this is one of Tony Robbins' sayings also, we've got to turn our shoulds into musts. Anthony Robbins says, we are shoulding all over ourselves. That's not a happy picture. You don't want to be shoulding all over yourself. So we've got to change our shoulds into musts. We've got to be accountable. We've got to hold ourselves accountable. We've got to have self-discipline, hold ourselves accountable. It's just a matter of, really, what is it? Beating the impulse, because discipline, self-discipline and accountability, just with those, it's something I struggle with for sure. When we know how we can change that, and especially being in a community or an environment where it's supportive and nurturing, we have a better chance of getting through there. Step number 7 is just action, action, action. You've just got to do it. You know, it's been used to death, but that's like the Nike ad says, just do it. Because without action, it all falls over. And in no time, we're back where we started. But that is not for us. That's not, because if you're on here, I know that you want more confidence. And more confidence is where we're going. 21 days to more confidence. I'm confident. I'm very confident in you that you are going to sign up and you are going to come along. And this trip here is free. Well, and there you go. If it's no good, I'll give you double your money back. So, but I know that together we're going to rock it. We're going to rock it. Sure we will. So, you can just check below for details. Like if there are any questions, any comments or concerns, then I just want you to check below for details. But you can message me, you can call me. I'm Rob, yes, on 0419 436 859. That's 0419 436 859. You can email me at robcummins1@live.com.au. And I'm Rob Cummins, the Agent for Change, and I would love it if you would go onto Facebook and like Rob Cummins. Facebook.com, Rob Cummins, Agent for Change. And share if you dare, share if you care. And if you can, I'll see you there. I'm so confident. Thank you.